I grew up living next to Neil since I was about 4. He had a farm. I always helped on the farms. So after that, I just kept coming. He gave up the farming and moved to Sugarwoods, and I kind of got with him. So when you first come in the morning, the sap will most times is running, and Neil will have it all ready for me in the RO tanks from the woods, which is through the reverse osmosis to dilute some of the water out of the sap. After that, I put it through the evaporator. I check the evaporators, make sure everything's fixed and nothing's leaking.
There's 100 miles of pipeline that they walk more than once a year. Used to be the middle of February, now it's like the end of January that he's normally tapping. So they go out to tap, they drill a hole in a tree, put a spile in it, it's attached to pipeline, and the pipeline runs all the way through the woods. When the sap starts to run, we have a vacuum system. It goes from spile in the tree, little blue pipeline, and then it runs into black pipe that is attached to our vacuum system, and so the vacuum helps pull the sap into the camp, so we don't have to take a tractor and tanks and whatnot over in the woods and drag it all here. It's strained into a tank upstairs. It goes through the reverse osmosis. Then we're left with what's called concentrate, and the concentrate is what goes into the evaporator to boil for sap. So I think the sap content coming from the tree is, this year, it's been about 2%, and that's straight from the tree. After the RO, I think it's about 7%, so it takes a fair bit of water out of it before he starts to boil.
With the wood, it's in sheds out throughout the property. It's like 400 cord into the different sheds. So every 3 years we burn out a different shed. So it's always dry and lots of firewood. Then we start the fires. As the sap comes in, it goes through different stages as it's cooking in the fires. As the sap boils off, the sugar gets thicker, and the sap will push the water and the sap will push the sugar ahead. Eventually it'll come off as maple syrup at the other end. On the hydrometer, it counts bricks. So at about 66.6 or 66.5 bricks is maple syrup. There will hold 2 4-liters. So when it comes off, it'll be equivalent to 8 liters of syrup.
Maple's just our life. You know, like, I just remember being fascinated with steam. The smell of the syrup, and I especially loved to eat maple cream. Still do.